the people at will till their resistance becomes non-existent. This is why the nucleus, a group of Ondo State citizens, has taken on the responsibility of educating the people of Ondo State to take back power and be the author of their destiny, especially as the governorship election approaches. Every Wednesday at 10 in the morning on Adaba FM, join the nucleus on Make Ondo State Great. It will be a no-holds-barred interview on development in Ondo State. Make Ondo State great. Wrestling power back to the people.
This is Adaba Fm. It's a lovely Wednesday morning. My name is Michael Akin today. Of course, the Director General of the movement is here live, and together we'll be talking about so many things this morning as regards their Sunshine State. My guest is Dr. Lumaro. Good morning, Dr. Lumaro. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Mike. I'm very well. I hope you are good too. And good morning to our people in Ondo State. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very good. This morning we'll be looking at so many issues. We'll talk about governors in Nigeria challenging that Supreme Court's judgment as regards the EFCC, and some other vital issues is that in Nigeria. We'll talk about their states, we'll talk about accountability and corruption, but then, Dr. Lumaro, we're going to kickstart this morning with the November 16th election in Ondo State. Individuals, bigwigs, APC leaders, national leaders, days ago were in Akure at the Dome, and the APC inaugurated its campaign team, and they signal to other political parties that the ruling party will remain in power beyond next year. And you know what that means. Of course, 17 political parties will participate in the November 16 elections. But it seems the APC and its candidates are really finding it so easy to preach the gospel of Lucky.
Thank you, Mike. The APC can speak with that level of clarity about them winning the election for multiple reasons. Number one, the APC is using the instrument of the state to prosecute the election. The APC is using state fund to prosecute the election, and that is a financial capacity that none other candidate can match. Apart from that, the APC is in control of the organs of the state. We saw the protest in Abuja in INEC office. We have had the PDP campaigns the other time. Seyi Makinde added his voice to the campaign in Ondo State, calling for the removal of the INEC resident commissioner in Ondo State, Mrs. Babalola. The APC-led government had colluded with INEC. They have consistently up to now ignored that call.
Dr. Lumaro, before you move ahead, two things, two issues now. Few seconds ago, you did say that the APC is using the state resources to prosecute the November 16 elections. You're not a member of the cabinet. How sure are you? Because we want facts on this program. That's one. Then two, how would you say INEC and APC colluding and that they're not responding to the call of the PDP? How do you mean?
To your first question, Mike, I'm aware you have attended some of Ayedatiwa's rallies. I'm aware you attended the one in Ondo. I'm aware you attended the one in Ore. And I'm aware you attended I'm not sure if you were in Ikare, but you have been following him. You have been,
I was in the car.
so you have been following him. The vehicles Ayedatiwa has been taken to those rallies. Who owns those vehicles? Mike, I'm asking you. The vehicles he takes to those rallies. Who owns them? Ayedatiwa. The vehicles that Ayedatiwa takes to those rallies, who owns them? Ayedatiwa literally take a convoy of about 40 vehicles belonging to Ondo state government to those rallies. The other time I did a rough estimate of how much it will cost to fuel those vehicles from Akure either to Ore or to Ikare, and I came down to about 1.6 million naira to fuel those vehicles at the current pump price of petrol. Where is that money for fueling coming from? From the government purse. Who owns the vehicle? The government. The driver of those vehicles, government officials. So when I say we are using state resources to fund the election, that's a very typical example. Mike, there is an election campaign going on in America. Kamala Harris is the sitting vice president. Go and see if you will see one government vehicle in her campaign tour. You wouldn't. When we are contesting election, the state should not be funding a political party's campaign. Then this governor set up the transition committee in 33 SCDAs and in 18 local governments, and all of them are saying their primary assignment is to re-elect Ayedatiwa. One of them appointed 20 PAs and SA and said he was going to add another 10 in Akure, and he told them that their primary responsibility is to campaign for Ayedatiwa. So we are using our money to erect quasi government structures which are, look, go across the local government in Ondo State. Go across the towns and villages in Ondo State. The only government project you will see right now is a campaign billboard for Ayedatiwa. That's the only government infrastructure you will see across Ondo State. We are using our money to do that, and then you question why I said the state government resources is used to fund Ayedatiwa's campaign. That is what is going on, and that is robbery. That is wrong. That is political. That is electoral malpractice in itself. Truth be said. Then you talk about the INEC question. Agbola has been raising that question not today, not yesterday. The PDP campaign has been talking about it not today, not yesterday. We now had a rally stage at INEC headquarters. Even till now, there has been no response. No investigation is going on. No serious investigation is going on. Nobody is responding to that critical call from the major opposition party in the state to look into why they say there is need for a change for the resident electoral commissioner, Mrs. Babalola in Ondo State. What is the importance? Why can't we change her? If an umpire is being alleged of bias, and we want to conduct a free and fair election, why are we not warm towards changing her for INEC to signal to the people that INEC is ready to be independent? I can hear you.
Okay, go on.
So I'm saying, why would INEC not look to that call? Why would INEC not heed that call and show at least an indication that INEC is willing to be independent in this election? Why?
What makes it look like INEC is not going to be independent?
Because a participant in the election has said he is not comfortable with the activities of Mrs. Babalola. They have alleged that Mrs. Babalola is holding secret meetings with the governor and other public officials. That is grievous enough.
But that is an allegation without fact.
Yeah, an allegation in the eve of election like this needs to be investigated. It needs to be investigated. There is no smoke. There is no smoke without fire. There is no smoke without fire. Those who are raising the allegations, those who are making this call, they have their reasons. And if you say without fact, somebody had been alleged of having meetings, secret meetings with the governor and other politicians around the country. Why should that not be investigated? Why would that not be investigated? Why would INEC not be interested? Then if you listen, because I've been following campaigns, I've been following conversation in the state, you will see APC leaders coming to defend Mrs. Babalola. Are they INEC members? Are APC? The other time I listened, it was Tolu Babaleye. I heard him defending Mrs. Babalola to say that the call by the PDP has no substance to it. Are they INEC members? Is INEC now an arm of the APC that INEC cannot defend itself and APC will need to rise up to defend INEC? If PDP says this woman is biased, change her, and there is no substance to that, why would APC rise to her defense? Why would APC not say, okay, if a party in the context is not comfortable, yes, give us an independent umpire? Why would APC not subscribe to having an independent umpire in the election? Why would the APC be defending an umpire that has been alleged of being biased? So the APC obviously and the governor, they are using the instrumentality of government to prosecute election. Okay, ask Ayedatiwa to publish our account. Let's see the outflow and inflow of money around this time. Let's see where we have been spending our money. Ask him to publish our account. After all, an administration is winding up now. There is need for accountability. There is need to speak. There is need for the governor to talk to the people of the state about the state of our account.
Okay, we'll come back to that, Dr. Lumaro. Minutes ago, you talked about your governor moving at various campaign rallies with the candidates of the PDP. Now, days ago, a member of the APC in Ondo State, talking about Banji Okwomo, did say that the candidates of the PDP has no ideas as to what he wants to do in office if elected, and that is why governors from other states are coming to help him each time he campaigns across local governments in Ondo State, and the candidate of the APC is well educated and well prepared for the office. What do you make out of that?
Ask Banji, why are governors of APC not associating with Ayedatiwa? Why are governors of APC not associating with him? The governors, as far as I know, the governors of political parties rally around their party during election. That is what the governors of PDP are doing. Why are the governors of APC staying back? Why are the ministers from Ondo State? Why are the ministers not associating? Why are they not openly campaigning with Ayedatiwa? Have you seen any of our ministers? Have you seen BTO in any of Ayedatiwa's campaign rally? Are they not in the same political party? Why our senators, why are they not appearing in rally with Ayedatiwa? Is that not how we conduct election? And if I must ask the question again, why is Ayedatiwa's wife not campaigning with him? Why? So ask Banji. Banji should be ashamed of himself for coming to say to raise an issue about a governor supporting a candidate of his party. What is wrong in that? What is everywhere in the world, even in the US, you see people, you see ex-political office holder, you see sitting governors going around Kamala Harris to support her campaign. That is the political culture. It's a party affair. Campaigns are party affairs. So that the governors of APC are not comfortable enough to appear on the same stage with Ayedatiwa is not enough ground for Banji to be making noise about PDP governors coming to support one of their own campaign.
Are you saying Banji Okwomo should tell Nigerians on those people why the governor is not a campaign rallies with his wife? Is that what you're saying?
That is my question. Because that is, Mike, That is the culture. I asked that question last week. I asked you that question last week, and I think it was my other brother was asking last week. In Nigeria, the office of the first lady is a critical component of governance. We have now had a government in place for 1 year in Ondo State. The office of the first lady had been under lock and key. The office of the first lady had been under lock and key. That office runs programs. That office runs programs. So
governance never stopped in Ondo State.
The office of the first lady is under lock and key. Is part of the instrument of the office. We have the office of the first lady of the federation, Mrs. Remi Tinubu, all governors. As a matter of fact, a governor lost his wife recently, but because of the importance of the activities of the office of the first lady, he appointed his daughter as an acting first lady to make sure that that office does not go under lock and key, that the activities of the office continue to run. We have a governor sitting in Ondo State. We know our governor is not a bachelor. We know our governor is not a divorcee. We know our governor is not a widower. So why would we not have a first lady? And if Ondo State has now decided that we don't want to run the office of the first lady, let's make a public statement about it. Let me tell us that under you, Governor Ayedatiwa, as the governor of Ondo State, you don't believe in women. We have had a president that said his wife belongs to the kitchen and the other room. It's also a president of the APC. But at the end of the day, he changed that position, and we saw his wife made critical contribution to his government. So if in Ondo State, let me land mine. If in Ondo State, if our wife in Ondo State will now belong to the kitchen or the other room and cannot be seen in the open, let the governor tell us that we are abolishing the office of the first lady in Ondo State.
Dr. Lumaro, I'm aware the governor of Ondo State, His Excellency Lucky Ayedatiwa, is married.
That's why I just said that I know he's not a bachelor, he's not a widower, and he's not a divorcee. So why are we not having a first lady? Why? Why are the women in Ondo State neglected? Who should be leading the women wing of the campaign? Who should head the women wing of the campaign now? Is it not the culture that the wife of the candidate, either presidential candidate or governorship candidate, is it not the culture that the wife will lead the women wing of the campaign? Did we not see Mrs. Tinubu travel across Nigeria campaigning for her husband? Did we not see Dr. Betty Akeredolu? Did we not see her? Did we not see Mrs. Mimiko? Did we not see Funke Agagun? Why is the story different with the current governor? And I have said, if Ondo State had now made it a policy that we will not run the office of the first lady, let the governor talk to us. We need to know. That is part of accountability. He is our governor. No matter how he gets into office, he is our governor. And as the people, as the owner of the state he's running, we deserve some explanation. We deserve some knowledge. We reserve the right to know. We reserve the right to know, because talk to that woman. Every woman has a passion for one aspect of life or the other. We saw Mrs. Betty Akeredolu with Fowoso. We saw her with Brecken. People benefited from those programs. She ran. And shamelessly, Showores could come on air the other time and say she wasted our money on Fowoso. What is the activity of the office of the First Lady today? What is the activity of the office of the First Lady today? That office has been under lock and key for the past 1 year. Are we going to continue to lock that office for the next 4 years in Ondo State? Let's say the truth. Let's call Governor Ayedatiwa to account. Let's call him to account. Let's ask him how he's leading governance in Ondo State. Let's ask him how the kind of leadership he's providing in Ondo State. People are crying. Because I know no woman will be so heartless. Women, naturally, they are mothers, they care. No woman will be so heartless, and the people will be abandoned to this extent, and the woman will not call the husband, where the husband will listen to her to say, see, we need to intervene. The federal government brought rice. We need to give this rice to the people. Even if the federal government did not bring any relief material, we need to touch the life of the people, because women, our mothers, they care about the welfare of the people. And that is why that that we have that popular saying that beside every successful man there will always be a woman. We will not be we will not be this helpless. We will not be this hopeless if a woman is participating in this government. The capacity of a first lady. If a woman is going, because as the first lady, she would be having contact directly with the people. She will be speaking with women who go to the market, who feel the impact of inflation, rising inflation, rising cost of living, rising prices of commodities in the market every day. As a woman, she would interact directly with them, and she will bring that on board on the conversation in Ondo State. So I asked that question last week, and I'm asking it again. So Banji should not come and say why are governors coming to support Agbola Ajayi. I am not a member of the PDP and I'm not campaigning for Agbola Ajayi, but I believe it is legitimate for governors of a political party to surround a candidate of their party in a governorship election. And I am asking Banji directly, why are the governors of the APC not comfortable to appear with Ayedatiwa in his rallies? We're talking about governors who are even going far. Why are the political office holders in the current government, federal government, not comfortable enough to associate, to openly campaign with Ayedatiwa? Why is it that the political people who already entered into political demurrage, people who are out of job and they are seeking political relevance, that have been idle for years, those are the people that has been rallying around himself. Go to Irele. Somebody who was chairman in the era of Agagun and went to House of Representatives, and since then had been jobless. He's the one leading the campaign in Irele. Go across the state, you will see the caliber of people that Ayedatiwa is surrounding himself with. Why can we not see people? Why can we not, Mike? Why can we not see city ministers? After all, APC is leading Nigeria. We have a minister representing Ondo State. Why is he not openly campaigning for Ayedatiwa? We have senators. We have senator from the South, Jimoh Ibrahim. Why has he never appeared? Ayedatiwa was in Ore. Was Jimoh Ibrahim there? Ayedatiwa has been in Akure, has been in Ikare. Where are the senators? Where are the governors? We can literally ride a bicycle from Ekiti State to Akure. Why is Governor Bao from Ekiti State not coming to support him? Why are APC governors around here not coming to join him on the campaign on the campaign train? Why is he not sellable to them? Why would they not want to associate with him?
We saw some big wigs, Dr. Lumaro. We saw some big wigs at the rally in Ikare, Ondo, and Ore.
Was BTO? Mike. Thank God I know you were in Ikare. Was BTO there? Mike, I ask you, was BTO in Ikare?
Different was there. Different was there.
I'm asking of BTO. Was BTO there? BTO wasn't. Was Jimoh Ibrahim in Ore?
Odimayo was in Ore.
Was Jimoh Ibrahim in Ore?
Odimayo was in Ore.
I understand why Odimayo will be in Ore. Was Jimoh Ibrahim in Ore?
Why was he in Ore? Why was Odimayo in Ore?
I understand, but that's a conversation for another day. Why was Jimoh Ibrahim not campaigning with Ayedatiwa?
I'm not a member of the APC. I wouldn't know. Is Bajin a member of the PDP? Why is he talking about people supporting Agbola Ajayi in his campaign? What is his business with that? Bajo is now a bona fide member of the APC.
So he should allow the PDP to prosecute their campaign. The APC should tell us. They should tell us their program. We are now less than 3 weeks to the election. APC should unveil their manifesto. Because for the first time in the history of political party campaigns in Nigeria, we have a ruling party facing an election without a manifesto. They should unveil their manifesto. Let us see their manifesto. We need their manifesto and not this side talk they are doing. We will invest in education. How? Where is the plan? We invest in agriculture. How? Where is your plan? Where is your manifesto? Political parties usually unveil manifestos prior to a major election like a governorship election. Where is APC manifesto in this election? Okay, and see all this political elite in Ondo State that are involved in this conspiracy of silence. Because we want patronage, we want political patronage, we are doing this at the cost of the people, at the detriment of the people. We have a governor that is absolutely non-accountable. We are hearing about allegations of transactions everywhere. 31 billion for high court complex. Really? Are we going to build the kingdom of God in Akure? 31 billion naira for high court complex, 1.2 billion for furniture, 775 million to paint the gate and the fence of the government house, 900 million wasted on the stadium in Akure. We are hearing all this, and the political elite are not asking questions. This is a conspiracy of silence. The other time I saw the video of a senator from Delta State directly calling the governor to account. A senator. But now everybody is keeping quiet while we watch Ayedatiwa loot Ondo State Treasury dry. There is no investment in education.
Dr. Lumaro, our time is fast spent. We need to go now. Sincerely appreciate you for coming on the program today. Thank you so very much.
Thank you. My appeal again to our people in Ondo State: vote right in November 16. If Ayedatiwa gives you money, collect the money. It's our money. It's the money stolen from our treasury. Collect his money and vote your conscience in the election. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.